Welcome to Big Daddy's house with your host, Travell Wiggins. The ladies, he wants you to call him the Big Daddy.
Hey, I love when y'all call me Big Daddy. I ain't gonna hold you. This your boy Travell Wiggins. This is another episode of Big Daddy's house. I got the crew in this thing, but before we do that, we always want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in tonight. It's Friday, not Freaky Friday, but it's Friday. You know, we got Commissioner Cindy Floyd coming through. We want to shout out Scott Sobel, attorney at law, gotinjured.com, Cigar Pouring Smoke Shop, also Raw Pieces. And don't forget my girl, Cilla B, man. Thank you for being intentional with us growing and making this thing possible. We got Cat Daddy in the building. We got T Renee. We got that boy Steve with your chest. Sandra will be here shortly. And that boy Arkansas should be here shortly because we just went out to eat. So he probably had to anyway, but he gonna be here shortly. Goddamn. let me bring the crew on here so they can talk to you. Cat Daddy, what's happening? Let's go.
What's going on, y'all? EGIF?
Yes, sir.
EGIF. Let's go.
Hey, say it with your chest, man. You better talk to these people.
Hey, look here, man. The only impact you can make on this world is the best impact. So try your best to make a great impression.
That's, man, positive. T Renee with something to say. What's up, girl?
Hey, y'all. Happy Friday.
It's one of them. It's one of them say it with your chest Fridays, man. The second day on the road. Blessed. We made it safe. I've never sweated so hard in my life on a city school bus. Nashville, the only thing I ask for you to do with your public school bus system is put air conditioners in the bus, please. I don't know what in the fuck you guys did at that board meeting, but someone needed to attend that meeting that drive buses, because obviously no bus drivers attended that meeting. we missed the memo on that one, goddamn. Jeez,
they hear that from you.
Man, we got sports to talk about. We got commissioner. She's running for commissioner again. Cindy Floyd coming in the building. And we got to ask Big Daddy letter. So let's bring it into the flow of my buddy, Cat Daddy. Cat Daddy, let's get us some sports, big guy. Let's go.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight?
You look fly too, by the way.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I try to dabble a little something. So, I just put this together, but there you go. So we're going to talk about some sports real quick, as we always say. Football season is back. Very excited for that.
Yes.
So we have a little bit of news for y'all tonight. We're going to start off with the Minnesota Vikings. J.J. McCarthy is on IR because he had surgery on his knee.
That's crazy.
So they signed Matt Corral in place of J.J. McCarthy because he's on IR right now. So, like I said, we're going to see what the Vikings are going to do this year, and hopefully they have them a productive season. Next thing will be with the Bengals. The Bengals re-signed their kicker, McPherson, and they signed him to a 3-year, $16.5 million deal.
A kicker? God damn.
But I tell you this, though, McPherson, he's very good. He's very, very good. He's kept the Bengals in a lot of games, man. So he earned that contract. The GM for the Niners, John Lynch, everybody talking to him about what's going on with Brandon Ayuk and trading or whatever. And he basically said that he feels like Brandon's going to be there with the team, man. They're going to be able to be productive with him on the team. So he has high hopes for Brandon Ayuk. Me, on the other hand, I don't know, but if he stays this year, he's definitely going next year. So
he got to get paid, though. He need to get paid.
But that's the thing, because Brandon Ayuk is a very, very good receiver. He's very good.
What, he's number 2 over there?
Yeah, he's number 2 behind Debo.
Okay.
But he does get a lot of targets like a number 1 receiver. So
wait,
definitely be somebody's number 1.
Debo, George Kittle, and now him?
Yeah.
All right.
So we're going to see what happens with that. The Falcons defensive tackle Grady Jarrett, he talked about how he feels very positive about the way the Falcons defense is going to be this year with the addition of, as of now, Matthew Judon that they picked up through a trade from the Patriots.
Okay.
And the free agent that they signed, Justin Simmons, he used to be the safety for the Bengals, and now he's with the Falcons. So he's pretty psyched about what's going to happen with the defense. And Falcons does have a reputation that they need to surpass because that last Super Bowl appearance they had was not too great. All right, we're gonna keep moving on that one. Joe Burrow, he said he'll be ready. He has it down that he'll be ready for week 1 for the new season. So Bengals fans, if your man gets back healthy, man, y'all gonna have y'all a nice run. So that's how we're gonna do with that. And of course, we have the news roundup with the latest of injuries and signings and stuff in that nature. So, you know, just gonna keep the updates for y'all, man. And when that regular season start, man, full throttle, baby, full throttle.
Man,
That's sports, man.
appreciate that, Cat Daddy. And that was so fucking smooth. I ain't gonna hold you. That was smooth as hell, man. We got to ask Big Daddy segment coming up real quick because it's gonna be a short night. But Renee said she had a ask Big Daddy letter, so we're gonna let T Renee go. Go ahead, girl. Start us off.
I want to ride with you.
Go ahead, T Renee. Well, yeah, T, you might go.
Okay, I was just making sure. Everybody, panel and listeners, should you or would you change who you are or your standards to accommodate a potential mate?
Nope.
No.
It depends on what she wants to change. Because see, that's the thing. It depends if it's something that's on a positive outlook, then yes, I might consider it. But if it's just you just want me to change because you just want me to be your fucking lapdog, absolutely not.
I agree. I totally agree with that. If it's something that's going to benefit me in a positive manner, then yes, I'd be willing to change because I have done it before. So I agree. If you're just trying to treat me like a Build-A-Bear and dress me and make me into your dream man, then no. But if it's going to benefit me in a positive way, I'll roll with you.
Oh,
I have to agree with them. I will have to agree with them. I mean, I can't just see myself making drastic changes that don't benefit me. I just can't do that.
It just all comes down. It just comes all down to what it's going to be for, and that's the big thing because a lot of people just feel that anytime somebody asks somebody to change, the first thing they want to say is, "Well, you're not gonna treat me like this and that." You don't know what the ask is for. If it makes sense, provide. But if like I said, if it's on some wild backwood deal you trying to come up with, no.
but what if this person wants to change for you guys instead of y'all saying me? What if that person wants to change for us? You know, they see these,
Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah, they see these things as great things to build off, great momentum for y'all relationship.
Well, that goes back to what I said before. That's something that you would be willing to be like, all right, cool. If it's gonna push us in the right direction and it's gonna make sure that we are going up with this change, then sure, no problem. We can accommodate, you can accommodate, I can accommodate. No problem with it. But like I said, if you trying to turn me into Pinocchio, talk about I'm a real boy, nah. I ain't going with that because see now you're playing with me, and a lot of people tend to do that. They want to say, "Oh, well, I want you to change because this, that, and the third," not knowing at the whole time they got freaking they got plans to play with you like you a duck or some shit. Nah, you can't do that with people. You can't.
Now you
I
asked, what if it? What is? I'm sorry, T. Renee. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I agree with what you all said. I think, as far as changing, I think a person's standards, no. I feel like you shouldn't change your standards because your standards are what makes you who you are. But like you guys said, on another note, There could be some positive, there could be some negative things going on within you as well. You or her. Um, and that change could be for the best of that relationship. But as far as your standards, I mean, that's what you stand on. That's what makes you who you are. But it, like y'all said, if the change is gonna benefit not just me, but if it's gonna benefit us as a whole, then why not?
I want to know if you like somebody, right? And you really like that person, what happened to liking the person for them? You know, why do people really have to change? Like, if that person really had to do all that changing, maybe you shouldn't talk to that person,
I
right? Maybe.
wouldn't.
Some people have flaws that they don't even know. I mean, they may know, but majority of the time when people do things, some of their flaws are things that they don't recognize. They could have been in toxic relationships to where those signs were just totally ignored. You understand what I'm saying? So um therefore, when getting into a new situation, a new relationship, he or she may see those same signs, you know what I'm saying, and then bring that to you. Maybe.
All I'm saying is that if this person got to do so much changing, and you want this person to do this drastic 360, maybe you just need to leave this person alone. You know, at a certain age, people are stuck in their ways. Let's call a spade a spade. At a certain age, people are stuck in their ways. Some people are willing to bend and change things up, but some people are really, really stuck in their ways. Now, you see this person stuck in their ways, and you, for some reason, out of all the people this person may have dealt with or been in contact with, you think you got this magical power in changing this person and fixing this person. Why? And
Well,
usually,
that
and you hold on, I'm sorry. And usually everybody, you and me got our own shit that we dealing with. But go ahead, OD.
well, this is how I'm gonna rebuttal off of what you're saying. You're absolutely correct, Bill. You are. But here's the crazy part about it. As I said earlier, you said if you got to make drastic change, you might not want to just leave that person alone. That's what goes back to what I said earlier with you trying to you know what I'm saying? Like Joe said, you trying to turn me into a build a bear. Or me, you just trying to you trying to turn me into some duck that just following your every move, then you're right. Leave that person alone because see, you're trying to be a marionette and you I want you to do this just like what Joe was doing down what John was doing down there. You trying to be a marionette and no, you can't do that with people. And you're right. People are stuck in their ways. But when it comes down to it, if there's something that be like, yo, listen, I prefer this than this, that's fine. But if it goes to, I don't like your hats, I don't like the way you wear your hats, you need to wear it like this, and I don't like your clothes, you need to be wearing this instead of this because it's not complimenting you, and I want you to wear this, and we're not going to be eating this. You got to eat this, and if you eat asparagus, I ain't kissing you. No, you need to be by yourself because, see, you're doing too much.
I mean,
And that's what that
yeah. I
comes
mean,
down to.
like you get into like, oh, I'm a vegan, so since I'm a vegan, you got to be a vegan. We got to go. We can only go to vegan restaurants. The hell you say? Bitch, we're going to the steakhouse. You better find better eat some sides.
See what I'm saying? And that's what I'm talking about. And the crazy part is too many people do that. And they don't even see it. It's like, no, but I just want them to be. You're trying to change somebody that's been the same way for 42 years, 30 years, 25 years. And you're trying to change somebody from who they were all these years. And now you want to build a brand new person out of them? You might as well be by yourself.
But it's not so much building a person, y'all. I mean, I agree with what y'all saying, but you got this person that's just been set in their ways. Just set in their ways. He or she don't know that those set ways can be toxic in the next relationship. So therefore, when you're getting into this new relationship, that potential person that you with, he or she may see that and bring that to your attention. So I can't too much say that people are trying to change people. Like I said, the change has to be beneficial to both parties. It has to be beneficial to the relationship, not just for you. I'm not changing just for you, and you're not changing just for me. We're going to change for us.
Well, now we've all heard the saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. We've all heard this saying. Now, if you growing up together, if like say you 7, 18, 19, and you're growing up together, you're growing into adulthood together. That's different. That's different. But when you're already 40 and you 40 and they 38, no, I'm sorry. It's some things that 40-year-old has already established that it's just unbreakable. That's just not gonna happen.
At
It's
the
some
end,
things that they are rooted in.
I think just at the end of the day, we all do what works for us. At the end of the day, you do what works for you. If you want your relationship to work, if you want to be with that person, you're gonna make the necessary change. That's just how I feel. You make the necessary changes to better each other.
But that's
Because like I said, you may have been in past relationship, toxic relationships to where certain things have went ignored. You don't notice it because he or she pretty much gave thrown in the towel or they just didn't care. So you got a relationship full of toxicity.
I will agree with you there. I agree
yeah.
with you
Yeah,
on the toxic
You know?
situation.
I
So
agree.
There's some relationship, yeah.
when you're meeting new people, everybody's not perfect.
Mm-mm.
Everybody has flaws, but once
Mhm.
again, if that change is not beneficial for us in this relationship to help me help you help me, then no. But I mean, if it's gonna be beneficial to the both of us, I would change. I would if there's flaws. If there's flaws, and like I said, and I didn't notice them, or my past didn't bother to point them out to me, and then I get into something new, and this person, hey, da 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 da, whoop whoop whoop. Okay, this is what we gonna do.
It's a heavy burden cleaning up somebody's mess, right?
Yeah.
When you got to deal with other things that people carry. I myself carry a lot of shit. Everybody here got some shit that we carry, but it's a heavy burden trying to clean up somebody's mess. Then you clean
I
up
mean,
you clean up somebody's mess with folk who don't even know that they're fucking wreck. They don't even know it. Trying to have conversations with them, trying to have like real deal in depth logical thinking sessions with them, and they don't get it. And it's so hard because things are broken, things need to be fixed, but you aren't fixed. You going through a whole heap of shit, but you just did a little bit more healing than the person you dealing with. How in the hell can you make anything like that work?
One
It's
step at a time.
it's doable, but it's a motherfucking challenge.
Hey, listen, it's definitely a challenge. But see, that's the thing. Are you up for the challenge? Are you willing to put in that work? Like T Renee said, are you willing to put in that work for us to be better? See, people get it twisted when you be like, well, you need to change this and change that. And the first thing they go is, well, why I need to change? What about you? If we're going to change we or us, that's willing to change. That's willing to help. That's willing to change what was wrong and try to change it to what's right. You're not going to perfect it because nobody's going to perfect anything. But if you're willing to put that work in to really make it better, as T. Renee said, for then why
Yeah.
not change? Then why not change? And nobody's saying no. You got to change it, like John said, like Arkansas said. Oh, I'm a vegan. We only go to vegan restaurants. Nah, you don't do that to people. You know what I mean? Now, if you say, well, I'm a vegan and I understand you like to eat meat and, chicken and stuff like that, and we kind of, collab a little bit, I pick a vegan restaurant and you pick a restaurant, for us to, that's how you change for us.
Or we find a restaurant that serves both.
Exactly. Because it works for us. People need to understand when you're in a relationship, it's not about what you want or what he wants. It's about what we gonna do as one.
Yeah, but I will say this is one thing. I mean, we are quick to go to relationships and this, that, and the other, and people tend to forget when when you grew up back in the day, you grew up courting someone. You didn't say that this was my boyfriend or this was my girlfriend. You didn't jump into a relationship. You grew up courting someone, and
Hmm.
you could have went like a woman could have had multiple different people that she talked to that was courting her. That was courting
Hmm.
her, trying to get into a relationship with her. A woman could have talked to 4 or 5 different people with no problems at all, and nobody would have had a second thought about it because that was the process. I mean, and then when you felt like that was the person you wanted to talk to, that's when you move things into a different stage. Now we just jump off into this stage right here. We just jump into this stage. Oh well, you dating her. You can't be dating her, talking to her, and talking to me too. Hold on, we're dating. The word is dating, meaning multiple. That's what that means. That's what the word means. More
All
than
right.
one.
Listen. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for chiming in. But we got Commissioner Cindy Floyd online. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all questions because it's time to get out there and vote. Remember what we said, y'all. We need to make our voices heard and get out there and vote. Let me add Auntie Cindy up here. Auntie Cindy Floyd, what's going on? Everybody give it up for Auntie Cindy
Hey,
Floyd. What's up, lady?
hey, nephew, how you
What's
doing?
up? Man, I'm blessed and highly favored, man. And it is time to get out here and vote. I told you, you have the floor every week to get up here and do what you got to do because we need you back in District 5. You hear me? We need you, Cindy.
Amen.
What it
Amen.
meant, that dude said on Remember the Titans, we need you, Coach Boone. We need you. Talk to me, Auntie. What's going on, baby? I can't see you. Where your face at?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm doing it on you know me and this technology thing. I'm
We
getting
gonna
it
we gonna
though.
we gonna work. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Okay, how is everyone tonight? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to just say hello to my nephew. I want to speak to everyone. I hope
Well,
all is well.
they okay. They okay.
It is what
You
it
see,
is, huh?
you see how
Yeah.
he treat his panel. He gonna calm me down in a minute. I'm gonna tell you now, Auntie. He gonna calm me down in a minute.
better, better God dang gonna believe it. Talk to me, Auntie. So here it is. Here it is. It is time to get out there and vote. What are you telling to the people today? Let's talk to the folk.
Yeah, please, please, please. If you, I think it's too late though to, if you vote by mail, to get yourself registered. But look into it to see if you can still get everything caught up so that you can vote in the general election at least by November.
Okay.
We gotta have everybody able to vote because it's crucial times right now. It's crucial times, and I ain't gonna throw my political opinion on anyone, so I don't, I don't want to get into what too much of what the way that I'm feeling about certain things, because I don't want to start an argument or anything. I see we got a lot of gentlemen on here tonight,
Yeah, but
and
we respect your opinion.
We gonna respect it to the fullest. Go on, throw it out there, Auntie. Go on, throw it out there. We don't care. Go on, throw it out there.
I'm going for Trump. But that's neither here nor there. Let's go, Auntie. I'm sorry. We talk about the
yeah,
local.
yeah, because a lot of I'm getting a lot of backlash about Kamala, and I guess a lot of people are not ready for a female president, but sometimes we got to do what we got to do. Sometimes change is necessary, and I'm gonna leave
Okay.
that one like that.
I mean, you
But
want a panel being political. You gonna leave it like that? But it's okay. It's
well,
okay. It's
okay,
okay.
okay. But you know what? All of you gentlemen are smart, and you know that we, as I'm sure because we've all come up in our households with strong Black women. We know that when the going get tough, what Black women can do.
Yeah.
We make it happen. So
Say that, Auntie.
and, and my son was just telling me last night, Black women are too aggressive and opinionated, and when the Bible, me and Chick, we got into it just last night. He was saying, well, y'all too opinionated and aggressive, and when the Bible even says that you are supposed to honor and obey your husband, you seem like y'all done got off that path. I say, I can't say what I said to him. However, nephew, I ain't gonna tell you what I said today, young man.
I call Chick and get the scoop. I call Chick and get the scoop. But I mean, let me say this real quick. I see where this going. I get you. Okay. But our mothers had no choice. There wasn't a lot of men folk around, and we can't say it systematically was created to separate us from the house, but we are the only race that's really outdoing a lot of things and people and other races out here that only running off one parent households. If y'all pay attention to it, like a lot of us are kicking ass with one parent households, and they said the system was designed to destroy us, but at some point we got to stop blaming the system and just get our shit together. Let's call a spade. Hold on, OD. Let's call a spade a spade. We got to stop blaming the system. That stuff has been set here way before we got here. You understand me? Yes, some of our older people in our family fell victim to the system, but now we're smart. We know the stove hot. We ain't gonna touch it. It's time to make some changes, man. We know it's hot. We know it's hot. We know what they coming at. We know the angle. Now you got two Americans in the office spending billions of dollars that could be going to us to slander and bash each other. This don't look good to me. This is you got to pick the lesser of two evils. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead, Auntie. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, the gentleman wanted to say
OD. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Odell.
Well, this is how I want to put it. When it comes, like that's one of the major things a lot of people have always said about our Black women is that they're highly aggressive. Mm-hmm. Well, you got to understand, like, it wasn't that long ago that our Black women had to be aggressive to get to where they at right now. Now, have some of our Black women a little too aggressive? Yeah. You can calm it down a little bit. But overall, you got to understand that, if it wasn't for our Black women back in the 50s and 60s that fought the way they fought, we wouldn't even be where we at right now. And that's for Black men and Black women.
But a lot of people was being wrongfully incarcerated. People were getting blackballed back then. Then they created this shit called the projects, giving people free places to stay, but your man couldn't stay with you.
Listen, all that was, as you said, a systematic move to depower us. But here's the problem: you can only depower us but so much before we get our power back, and that's what we have done. Like a lot of us had single family homes. But you got to remember, a lot of us had uncles, cousins, the neighbor next door, the pastor, a teacher in school. We've all had a role model somewhere in life that was able to teach us the right way to do things. Now, it's not necessarily everybody that we run into is going to be a positive and perfected outlook on life because it doesn't work that way. But when it comes down to it, when you know how to use what you are and what you have in a positive outlook, they can only depower us but so much until we get back on our feet. And that's what we do best.
Hold on, let's go to Joe in Arkansas. Joe, go ahead, because that your face is just priceless right now. What's up, brother?
Oh yeah, he ready. He ready.
Yeah.
He was warming up his hands. He was ready to go, baby.
I mean, your son said that black women are so aggressive. But if you look at the world right now, who's the number one in degrees? Who has the most businesses right now? Black women basically run the world. They are the number one with degrees. They are the highest educated people in the United States. And yes, they had to deal with a lot of things to get to where they are. But as was said, black women had to do what they had to do. The project was not built for what you said they were built for. Those were homes that were built for the military when they came back from war. The project was a stepping stone for you to grow and get better. We as a people took them and made them into what they are and made generations sit there and sit there and sit there. I know 2 black women in my life that used the project, first-time homeowner situations, and moved up. The projects were a stepping stone.
Okay,
Let's
so
call
you
a
know
spade a
three.
spade.
You
Go
know,
ahead,
Three,
Auntie.
I know,
you know three.
Go,
You know
Auntie.
three, three.
Because I'm
But
here
it's
to
a
tell you.
stepping stone.
Hold on, Joe.
Yes,
Let Auntie go ahead, Auntie.
I'm here
Yes.
to tell you. I tell everyone, and I use this in my stump speech. I came from the projects, raised in the projects. Not all my children had the same dad. I don't hide none of my past. I tell it all, and I'm imperfect. Yes, I am, but I went to school. I went to church. I did what I had to do. I wanted better for myself. I took classes. They had a class that they brought over to Holiday Lakes. You remember Holiday Lakes, nephew?
Yes.
When they flew some people down to come over, and computers was just starting to get real popular, and they flew some folks down and turned one of the apartments into a classroom. When they first came in, everybody was coming wanting to see what it was all about. When we graduated, only 6 people was in the class, only 6 black people. But I stayed, I learned how to use the computer. I did what I had to do. And when people that who do you think you are can run for mayor and can run for commissioner? I am who I am. I got it from the muscle. I did what I had to do. I ain't gonna sit back on the couch and think I'm just because I was in the project. That's
it.
all that God has for me. If that's what you want to feel about yourself, that's fine. But I tell you what, I'm gonna get it how I live, and I'm gonna be the one to come back and help you, sis.
I don't know when you said
That's
that,
how
Auntie.
I feel.
I thought about cash money. I'm gonna get it how I live. Good God Almighty. Arkansas, go ahead. Well, what you had to say,
No,
brother?
she hit him with that black woman model. We did what we had to do. What we had to do. We did what we had to do. That black woman model. We do what we gotta do.
Yes.
It ain't. We
That
ain't gonna
part.
sit back and wait on nobody to give it to us. We gonna go get what we gotta have because we got a
And
family
that
to take care of.
Okay.
and that's
And
always
that's
been our
what
power.
made them. And that's what always been black women's power is the fact that hey, you minimize my options now, so now I gotta go get it, and I'm gonna go get it, and you can't. And then once I go get it,
hey,
Go ahead, Auntie. I'm
you
sorry.
want to sit on the couch and don't want to take advantage of the possibilities that this world has provided us and that God has made possible for us. If you don't want to take advantage of it, I ain't knocking you, but don't knock me. Don't knock
You know,
me.
what make me so mad with folk in our community? I'm just talking about South Florida. They always notice when you're doing something good. You did what I'm saying?
Right.
What they always notice when you do, damn, Travell, you doing this. Damn, Travell, I thought you was doing this. You thought, but no one pats you on the back along the process. They don't pat you on the
Okay.
back. They just keep asking why. They're puzzled. They need to know what made you do what you're doing. What I happy everybody. What made you go to
Right.
Nashville? What made me not go to Nashville? How about
That
you say
part.
congratulations before you ask me why I'm
Congratulations.
doing what I'm doing? You know what I'm saying? No one's encouraging anybody no more. I said, I'm not saying the projects was a bad thing, and definitely a stepping stone should have been used with that stuff. But when you pass these projects on down for generation and generation to generate, you're crippling. You're crippling now. This is the point where we're getting crippled. You did was
Yeah.
say, Auntie, I seen you come into projects every day. I seen you come bring the babies because you had to go to work, but I seen you also move and step up. You was one of the few
That
that I
part.
saw that, but I seen people have an apartment, have kids, then get an apartment to their kids. The kids don't
Okay.
want to get no job. They don't want to get no job. Oh, I can't work this many hours because I'm gonna lose my food stamps. If you, Shaniqua, man,
Right.
Pookie, and all y'all put y'all money together, y'all got enough money to feed the whole house, but y'all waiting on these
Feed the
people
whole
that's
house.
that's making you you crippling y'all, giving y'all think that free stuff is what it is when y'all can go out there and get that and work them regular hours. Now, then you don't want to get off your ass. Then you want to complain about, oh, my check late. Your check wouldn't have been late if you would have been at work.
But okay, that part. And nephew, I'm
But you,
trying to tell
but
you, I'm trying to tell you here. When I think about the things that how we have been done back in the days when they would only give us the bad part of the pig and stuff like that, will only give us the pig, and then once they saw how we was cleaning that up and cooking that up, that was taken from us. They would only give us the chitlins and the guts and stuff. Then we started, black women, you know who it was, we started cleaning it up and stripping out the bad part and all the fat and
Making
getting them
chitlins.
chitlins and putting it in and cutting up them onions and stuff and putting that vinegar in there and had a
Hey,
whole high steak with them
it's
onions
something
and
about
bell peppers and
that
stuff. What?
Auntie, it's something about that Afro ingenuity. It's something about that Afro ingenuity. I ain't gonna tell
Okay.
you. But
Okay.
you
And
know what I'm saying? But
now,
this is I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is what I hate. And I gotta use the word hate. I hate that they separate us because it's a lot of my white brothers and brown brothers on these food stamps too. And we all down here at the bottom. Why does it seem like the people at the bottom do more fighting than anybody? And they just playing us against each
anybody,
other.
and
Crab in the
scratching
barrel syndrome.
and pulling and
I'm
see you
driving
coming
I'm
up
listen.
before. I'm sorry.
I'm driving a
Okay.
city bus in Nashville, and some of these Spanish kids look at us like we disgusting when they get on the bus. But we look, little Halandro, your ass wouldn't be getting to school if I ain't drive this damn bus. We are the same, my brother. They looking at me like, no, man, no, I'm your bus driver, sir. Sit your ass down, Cynthia. We gotta stop fighting each other, bro. We gotta start fighting it. We
Yeah.
gotta make sense. Auntie, tell us give us just a little insight. What do you have in mind when you get back in this seat? Give us some updates. Tell us what you need us to do because we here for you.
Listen, I need you all to get out, get the voting. Uh, um, Make sure everybody is registered to vote
Right.
so that we can come out in record numbers and get the right people in office. Because first of all, it's some things that I that happened during my tenure that other people taking credit for, and that's gonna be for the next time I come on here because I'm gonna blast that out the water.
Let's go.
And
You better talk about it. Ugly
yeah,
ass.
throw it out there. I
I'm
told you to
blasting
throw
that
it on out
out the
there.
water. But it's this like the things over. I want to just share a little bit of when I don't know how familiar everybody is with Pompano, but the Owls Casino that came over that and is still being developed now as we speak over in Palm Air, which is also in District 5. That's the district that I'm running for, and I was already once the city commissioner for this district. But I tell you, when I was in office, I erased the community lines. I brought this district is predominantly white, but I brought people from each neighborhood in this district together to the table when they was getting ready to do the casino. I brought them to the table with the developers. Hey, what can you do for us? What are you willing to do for the people here in this community? We got the promise of 1,500 jobs that came under me, under my leadership, under of being the commissioner of District 5. But people don't mention that, and they're not mentioning the things that Commissioner Floyd made happen during her time in the seat. But that's okay. Like I said, I'm gonna blow it up the next time I come on here because
We're gonna get her to
I don't want
commissioner,
to
and then
take
we
up
want to
too
take her to
much of your
governor.
time.
No,
We're gonna get
I'm
into
sorry.
commissioner. We're gonna take her to mayor, then governor.
nah, you fine, auntie. But listen, like I said, you are welcoming. Like I said, until it's time to cast the last minute votes, you need to come on every week and talk about the things you have planned, the things you want to put in place, the timing of some of these things that you want to see happen when you're back in office, and the people we need to stay clear of. You got to be honest with that. I mean, we ain't slandering nobody's name, but we need to know who
Right.
to stay clear of. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't know how to vote, and a lot of people don't know who to vote for. We see all these names that we see all the time, like Mr. Miss B, and all. I'm tired of seeing them same names. That means y'all ain't doing nothing. If y'all always in office and ain't nothing changed, you always doing something. I see you with all these hats on, and I see you always going live, talk about something, but y'all ain't really in the seats. And I don't like the fact that people getting the credit, your credit. You know what I'm saying? So we're not here to bash about nobody, because in due time, God don't like ugly. So let's get these people out of these seats, man. Let's get these people out of these seats, man.
You got that right, baby. And I just want to let you all know, healthcare is a big part of my platform. I want to make sure that we all are privy to good quality healthcare. Housing, we definitely need more low income housing for the people, because if you look on the streets, one of our greatest problems is homelessness. We got to do something about the homelessness, and we're going to have to get together for that to happen. I mean, all of the commissioners are going to have to work together to get a resolve for this. This can't be just a Commissioner Floyd deal. We're going to all have to come together as a unit to do something about the homeless issue and development. Nephew, I know you notice, you from Pompano, so I know you notice every street that you drive on, something is going up. A building, I mean, huge
Listen,
building.
it remind me of Nashville. I've been coming in and out of the city for 4 years. When I tell you, auntie, every block, every corner, I'm talking about from the hood to the outskirts, they put an apartment, and I'm talking about it be by this much land, land, and it's 40 apartments. You know what I'm saying? High
And
rises.
nowhere to even park. They
There's
got
nowhere to park.
Nowhere to park. And
I drive through one of the neighborhoods every day.
these are the things I'm kicking the door down when I get back. I'm kicking the door down. I'm kicking
Let's
it
go.
down.
Let's go.
Yeah. And
it's
and
time
that's
to
what
vote.
I'm saying. And the one thing about me, developers and things like that, I don't have to worry about them because they ain't in my pocket and I ain't in theirs.
I mean, just take a few dollars because your nephew needs it. But anyway,
I,
who am I? I mean, what am I? You know,
There you
you
go being ugly. There you go being ugly. You was
know
already ugly.
what I'm saying? Listen, you can call me fat, but you can't call me ugly. So I'm gonna let me calm you down because you just
that
made me mad.
okay. I'm with you on
Anyway,
that
but
one.
anyway, thank you for tuning in. Again, Cindy Floyd, y'all, Cindy Floyd,
All
Commissioner,
right.
seat number 5.
I
You
want
guys
to
got to
see
get
you
out and make
at
your
the polls,
voices
everybody.
heard, man. Thank you, Auntie. When it's time to vote again? When to vote?
November 5th.
Let's go.
The primary is August 20th, and that's for like your judges, and which is very important as well,
We
because
need them.
yes, Lord, yes, Lord, your judges, your tax collectors, and those types of folks.
Those
So
be a lot of folks that be having people in their pockets. So y'all be careful now.
be very careful and get out and vote for those folks as well. But November 5th is the presidential election, and your city commissioners and mayors and so on and so forth.
Next
So
time you come on, I want you to create a list of the people that you like. I want you to create a list of the people that you like and you're privy to, as far as knowing that they can do some changes with if they had the right opportunity or if they reelected again. So talk about them, man. If you have any other commissioner friends that's running and you want to bring them on, bring them. Let's talk. You gotta, this is
okay,
your platform too now. Let's go.
okay, let's do it. All right.
Thank you,
Okay,
Auntie. Love
we
you,
will
man.
do
Have a good
that.
night.
Okay,
Good
you
night.
too. Bye bye,
Love.
guys.
Hey, that was Commissioner. I'm gonna say it again, Commissioner Cindy Floyd, man. It's always a blessed thing to have people up here to really utilize this platform for their voice, because that's what we're here for. We want to push the envelope. We want to encourage everybody. We want to encourage everybody to get out and vote. It's important, man. Not just who the president is, but your local officials, your judges, your city people, commissioners, mayors, and all that stuff. We can't let the people have the seats no more, man. That's in Nashville and Florida. So before we get out of here, T Renee with something to say. Let's go, Queen.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Auntie, for your visit with us tonight, and thank you to everyone in our comments. Thank you to all those that have liked, shared, and helped us grow in being intentional throughout this journey. We greatly appreciate you guys, and we will see you guys next week.
Hey, Joe, talk to me.
Hey, look, vote. It matters and it counts.
Cat Daddy, what's happening, my boy?
Another good episode. We thank Auntie for coming on here, the next commissioner from Pompano. And we gotta vote, people, man. You've heard so many people say, well, what I need to vote, my vote don't count. You're the reason why certain people make it in office. You're the reason why certain people become commissioners. You're the reason why tax collectors be who they are. And then you're the same one that want to complain. You want to complain, you gotta vote. Gotta vote, people. Because I know I'm going to be there. My vote always counts. What
Say
about
it.
yours?
Hey, that was smooth, right to the point. Arkansas.
Well, I like to thank Commissioner Floyd for coming in too. I like to go ahead and see it become Mayor Floyd myself, but personally. But I mean, Vail said something tonight that made for common sense that people don't understand. That look here, if the person already had the office for 5 years, 10 years, and ain't nothing changed, why you gonna vote for him again? Or why you not gonna vote so they can get reelected because you didn't vote? So I mean, hey, y'all, you got to think about it. If your vote didn't count, then these folks wouldn't be out here trying to buy it. They wouldn't be you wouldn't see these $1 million ads on TV. You wouldn't
Bingo.
see these folks donating 550,000 and $100 million to these candidates for nothing if your vote didn't matter. Your votes
Bingo.
matter, people. Look at especially in your local election, because that's what's going to affect you the first. That's what's going to affect you the most. I mean, look at the people that's going to help you. Check out the candidates. Figure out the ones that align with your values and your opinions.
I like
Y'all
that,
have a
bro.
good night.
Man, thank y'all, man. To everybody that's been dope with us, man. That's been rocking, man. We greatly appreciate y'all for real, for real. I'm extremely tired, bruh. If I don't need to take a bath, I don't even know what doing a bath is anyway. But Glass House Custom Pools LLC. Can't forget about my family over there, Raw Pieces. Thank you so much, Raw Pieces. Y'all don't understand how much Raw Pieces help us out on the back end. Thank you, Miss P and Miss Creasha. We love you guys. Cigar Porn Smoke Shop. No, do we? I don't think we got time for. All right, you know what? I'm gonna take a shower and I'm gonna do TikTok later. I'm gonna go to TikTok around about 10:30. I'm gonna go to TikTok for a little bit. So we'll jam later on TikTok. So Scott Sobel, attorney at law, my buddy. Thank you guys for being intentional with us growing, man. Peace. We love y'all. Everybody say later to everybody, man. Peace, y'all. Oh, welcome to Big Daddy's house, y'all. To Big Daddy's house. Welcome to Big Daddy's house, y'all. My bro. To Big Daddy's house. Welcome to Big Daddy's house. What up, Mike? Keontae. I love y'all, man. We going old school tonight on TikTok. I'm gonna go old school. So if y'all got y'all the list, make sure y'all inbox me the list so I can get the music together. Hey, welcome. Hey, this music is produced by DJ Robin. That's right, DJ Robin Lewis, Mr. 305E, Pitbull, my brother, my dog. Shout out my big brother, Pitbull. Everybody over there, Ricky Smiley, Rick Party. Shout out my brother, DJ. Goddamn. DJ Skull. Everybody who's been attention with us growing, man. Shout out Drum Major. Shout out everybody that always looking out for your big boy. Shout out Todd Hill. Thank y'all. Shout out Gold Rush. Shout out OE. Shout out 6ix9ine. We got the artist showcase spotlight coming. I'm getting this together. Me and Odell, we doing our sports segment. Me, Arkansas, and Joe gonna be popping that shit. You already know. T Renee gonna be here. Sandra D gonna be here. So stay up, stay positive, and stay blessed with y'all ugly ass. I love y'all. Good night, Joe.